Okay, so I'm just gonna have some updates real quick on this video before I get into the read. So there's been people messaging me saying like, yes, the messages are resonating, but I'm getting too hung up on the gendered with the divine masculine, divine feminine. I just personally felt like I tap into feminine energy easier because I am a female, but I'm going to stop that. I'm gonna just do general reads, and I'm not gonna focus too much on masculine and feminine. And I'm gonna try not to get hung up on that. um and the other thing, yes, I'm gonna start going live and do I'm gonna do free one question, because there's people sending me like 10 different questions in the messages. I can't do that. Like, that's no. I'm gonna start going live, but I have to wait because I'm starting a new job. So I have to figure out my schedule first before I post my live schedule on the top of my page. But I am going to be going live and doing free one card readings, and I'm working on getting some charms, so because I want to do charm readings as well. Okay, so it's coming. I can't answer everybody's messages, but I think so far I've gotten to most of the people who were DMing me about messages. But I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna try to start posting more on YouTube. TikTok is just so much easier for me as a single mom because I can record and post, and it's done. YouTube, it takes freaking forever just to upload a video, and it's more longer form videos. But yeah, so yeah, I'm working on YouTube, but for now it's gonna be mainly TikTok. Oh yeah, and the other thing, somebody put in my comments that I should be careful what I say around my kids. I try to not read tarot around them, but my kids are very, very, very clingy. And again, I'm a single mom, so it's hard to get a moment without them around. So in order to get these reads out, sometimes I'm around them, but I'm going to try to censor my words and be as clean as possible. But yeah, that being said, let's get into the read. Let's see, what is your hip hop queen's oracle for today? So, ooh, you got Queen Latifah, respect. So you might be gaining respect, or you might be the type of baddie who dies about her respect. I just got this deck, so I'm gonna read the little booklet and see what it says. Let's see, Queen Latifah. Hold on. Okay, Queen Latifah, respect. Principles, resolve, hard-headedness, fight. The year was 1993 when New Jersey's own Queen Latifah delivered the impactful challenge, "Who You Calling a Bitch?" in her single UNITY. She was no stranger to that level of gender-driven confrontation, as just a few years prior, she and Money Love... Uniqua! Uniqua! Oh my gosh, she's so loud. Uniqua, you're too loud! Oh my god. She and Money Love changed the course of women's history in hip-hop with the classic Ladies First. Latifah has managed to pivot into so many other fields, being one of the first rappers to enter into acting. She's educated the masses, all while still maintaining her title of queen. But Queen Latifah is more than just the sum of her parts. Every element of this supreme being commands her attention. It's just another day in the life of a legend. We're told time and time again that the respect is never given, it's earned. But what happens when you feel like you've given your all and respect is never returned? Do you proceed in spite of your own insecurities, even if you may not be looked upon favorably? Or do you switch up your own style and let your body language and posture do the talking? It's a predicament, to say the least, and one you'll have to tread through lightly. Don't come across as too overbearing in the pursuit of respect, because the reverse will happen. Think like the queen on this card. Hold your chin up and straighten your crown. The rest will fall into place. Oh, period. Okay, so I've always liked Queen Latifah. I don't know, she's just a baddie. So yeah, we're gonna get into, what deck should I use? I don't know. I'm trying to use this one more, but I'm really Gen Z Tarot. It's so easy to read. So I'm gonna go with Gen Z Tarot. So what's the energy today? What issues or what stuff do we need to talk about? What's the energy today for the collective with this Queen Latifah respect energy? Spitting facts, justice in reverse. Okay, so you could have felt disrespected in some way. Justice, that's, what is that, a 9? 11. Okay, so you could have felt like you were being crossed or disrespected in some way, and you really had to fight and speak up for your respect. You might be an air sign. You might be experiencing some type of discrimination or some type of disrespect. Shooketh. Okay. Gemini, air. Okay, so there's heavy air in this reading. So yeah, I feel like somebody definitely double crossed you. This could have really shooken you up. Okay, what are we gonna do about this? The girls are girling. Okay, you might have a lot of like female friends or like women in your family. You might come from a very matriarchal upbringing or family. So you might be leaning on the wisdom and the comfort and support of women around you right now because you've experienced some type of discrimination or disrespect or unfair treatment. So yeah, you might be talking to your mother, your aunt, your grandmother, or a teacher or a coach or someone to try to figure out like, how can I get people to respect me? Like how can I gain respect? You might be experiencing some type of sexism or something because you're a female. With the girls are girling, 6 of aesthetics. This is fire energy. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Things are going to go in your favor, though. You might be receiving some type of new position or some type of good fortune as a result of this. I'm getting that, what is that? What is that thing? I don't know what it's called. I read about it one time where it's like if you cry after somebody wrongs you, like when your tears hit the ground, if you're outside and you're grounded, if you cry outside about something, if you release tears, your ancestors, those tears hitting the ground activates your ancestors. Some ancestors of yours or some family, like they have your back. They have their back. Maybe this type of discrimination, this type of stuff has been going on for years, and your generation or you're going to be the one to like break the cycle of this or like really get through this because of what people in the past have done. But yeah, with Wheel of Fortune, something is going stimmy check. Oh my god, I remember when we were getting those. Real talk, yeah. So you might have to have a real conversation with either the person who disrespected you or just with your spirit guides or your ancestors or some family who can give you some type of guidance on this. They have some knowledge about respect and gaining respect. Okay, I don't feel like I need to pull any more of these. I don't feel like I need to pull any more of these Gen Zs. Feeling called to my playing cards. My trusty dusty. These always get stuck in here. Okay. 7 of diamonds. Okay, so ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, ooh. Okay. Okay. What the heck? With Seven of Diamonds, people could disrespect you solely for the fact that you don't look like what you've been through, or you don't look like what they expect someone of your demographic is supposed to be like. Like, you could hold your head up high and be a kind person, and like, you don't look broke, you don't act like a brokey, and they're bothered by this. Or you could have money or some type of stability, and like, they're bothered by this. This is why the lack of the disrespect you're receiving is not for any lack of like you being respectable. It's just people are jealous. Okay. Jack of Hearts with this spinning facts. You could be a younger person. Once again, people could be jealous of your youth, and people could be not respecting your voice or your opinion or what you bring to the table or what you say because you're young, which is stupid. So, and this read is starting to piss me off. I see why like this would be irritating. With Queen of Diamonds shooketh. There's some female here. This could be like a mother, or like there's some female here. This could be you. Who is just, she just has her stuff together, but she's sensitive. She like, her life is together. There's nothing really, she doesn't really lack for wanting anything. It's just people are just jealous. And this is kind of getting to a point where it's shaking, shooketh. Hold on, let me go look. This is the first time I've had a hard time interpreting this card. Numb to the world. When you've been dealing with overwhelming chaos for too long, it can give way to detachment and disassociation. Instead of spiraling, you're bypassing emotions altogether, retreating into a state where nothing feels real or impactful. Find a safe space, reconnect with your emotions, and give yourself permission to feel them, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, so yeah. So, okay. You could be like focusing on money and material things, like just to avoid your emotions. But no, you need to go within and, you know, dig deeper into your emotions. And with girls, the girls are girling in 8 of Spades. Yeah. You could definitely be receiving some type of disrespect from a group, an environment. This could be at work. This could be at school. This could be at a gym. Like, this could be any fucking thing. But there's people who hate on you simply because you're that bitch. And you, like, come on now. But with Ace of Hearts and the Wheel of Fortune, it's giving... This is... There's gonna be some... Like, it don't matter how much people hate. Like, and that's what I don't understand. Like, they don't understand. Like, as much as people disrespect you and, you know, throw shade and do the most, you still have your riders at the end of the day. You still have people who fuck with you at the end of the day. It doesn't stop your blessings from coming in at the end of the day. Like, hating doesn't stop that. Like, I don't... That's what you need to keep in mind, and that's what your haters need to keep in mind. They're wasting energy, and for what? Just to find out that you've been a good person. 9 of Spades though. With 9 of Spades, this probably ain't stopping anytime soon. Ooh, my leg is falling asleep. Oh my god. Okay, this probably ain't stopping anytime soon. So you either need to get away from these toxic people, or Or if you want to stay, and like thug it out, you might need to just get into your masculine energy and just pay these bitches dust. Ignore them. Focus on your bag. That might be the only solution to deal with this nine of spades. You might have to become the king of spades. Get on your bully. Leave these bitches in the dust. Pay them dust particles. And just focus on your bag. Like, it's just as simple as that. Like, you might have to become cold and detached. And just focus on, become a materialistic person. Just be cold and detached, because when you look bummy and broke and act like a fucking hood booger, they don't respect you. When you don't look like what you've been through, and you're put together and you're getting money, you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, you're clocking in and you're getting to a bag, they don't respect you. It gets to a point, and that's what I'm getting with this reading. With what it said about Queen Latifah, it's just like, it's at the point now where I'm seeing y'all just want to hate. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'm just gonna do me, and I'm gonna win regardless. And I don't care if you respect me. If you don't respect me, you're stupid. If you respect me, you have some common sense and you have some like, come on, man. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting irritated from this read. It's irritating me. And that's how you could be feeling right now. So you either distance yourself from these people, or you just become cold and detached. If you don't want to become this cold and detached person, just get away from these people. Let's pull a Law of Positivity Healing Oracle card. Because this energy is toxic, my guy. I can see why you would get irritated with this. You just can't win with some people. They just hate you just because they hate their life. They're miserable. I deserve to receive and give love. At the end of the day, you deserve to receive and get love. And that's just period. So, yeah, keep doing you. And I don't see anything here that says you're on the wrong path or that you're doing anything wrong. Your blessings are still coming in. You're still a good-hearted person. Your money's still up. So I don't see why there's all these freaking haters here, or why you're getting hate. It's just projection. It's just focus on, you deserve love.